Terrifier trailer. Let's see what kind of theories we could come up with. So Art's sitting in the attic for a long time. Then this girl's explaining like, well, the anniversary's coming up and it's been 5 years. And you're like, oh, okay. You're the new people that she's meeting that you're gonna all get killed. The blonde girl, the yawn, whatever, whoever she's staying with. And a couple is doing it in the shower. And I'm not sure. I think it's a blonde girl, so I thought it's like Jonathan's psychologist. Could be at a college, but it looks like it's that same girl. What is that, racist? I don't know. I'm white, she's white. I don't know. Blonde, white girls with wet hair look the same. She could be a brunette. I don't know. You can't tell so much, but you can tell Art's going to attack them with a chainsaw and they're both not going to make it out. Pretty ironic, too. She was asking, like, what's it like to meet evil like that face to face? You're going to meet that evil face to face. Character foreshadowing is tight. And also, 5 years later, it seems like Jonathan's going to college. I don't know why he's going to a big university. You could just went to, like, city college for at least, like, 2 years. But 5 years, maybe he transferred to 4 year.
I saw him today.
Who? How can you be sure it was really him?
I could feel it.
Who is this Santa? He's scaring my kid.
Yeah, he's scaring me too.
Oh shit, this could be the first time she sees Art the Clown after all this time, and he's just like, alright, I'm gonna show up to her local mall. And right here, they're sort of teasing you, he does something with the kids, he's taking out the axe, but that looks like it's at a house and not exactly at the mall. Miles County seems like a bit away, and it seems like we get a flashback to back on the Terrifier 2 night, maybe the day after a cop is investigating the scene and he sees the body of Art the Clown lying on the floor. But then we see that same cop sort of like sit down for a moment, and I guess the body came back to life and kills that guy. I guess Art the Clown doesn't really need his head all too much because his body's just working fine enough just to walk around and like kill somebody. I don't know how he sees, he probably has a sense or something, but his head got reborn, so maybe after his head got born, his body came back to life. Seems like Victoria's gonna be his new road dog instead of the pale girl in this next one. And this is really crazy too. You're like, oh, what is up with her hands? I think she's finally having the fix, because in the last movie it seemed like she died and she came back to life. Maybe the further away she gets from like the blade and stuff, the further away she feels it. Like she needs that blade back and they're like, oh, it's buried over there or something like that. She probably, that whole other part is a dream. I don't know why you would leave that thing buried over there. Maybe we even get like the origin of the sword and its power. Like it was sort of like left a mystery last time. It's like, why did it kill Art the first time? So they definitely have to go back and get it. But she also has a dream about like, well, I think that demon thing sort of made it in the first place. His head is also birthed, and then his body goes to the insane asylum to meet up with his newly born head. And it seems like Victoria here is the actual one to get the kill on Chris Jericho. You know, Chris Jericho was the orderly, so it seems like this is exactly picking off from Terrifier 2. So his body got, killed that cop, then started walking to the mental hospital place. And then this only makes sense that it happens on the Halloween night. Because what? His head attaches back to his body, they kill Chris Jericho, then they get on a bus. It only makes sense for Halloween night too, because how the hell else other people gonna be like, what the fuck is that? They must be going to a Halloween party or something like that. Cause it ain't Christmas time right there, dude. That'll stick out too much. Someone will call the police about that. Yeah, outside of Halloween, these two being on a bus and not being that suspicious, it's like, oh, okay, there's a Slipknot concert or the gathering of the Juggalos or something like that. Like, some's got to explain why you're dressed like that on a bus. We go to a college campus with even more white girls now. I guess he's like a buffet of killing white girls in this new one. Art the Clown's all spider-webbed up sitting in that attic for a bit. That's just how they're going to explain the time jump. Like, alright, Art the Clown, he attached his head, he killed a couple of people, then he sat in the attic for 5 years collecting cobwebs. And it seems that Art the Clown actually got his van back, or it's like a construction van this time or something, to drive around inconspicuous. And it seems like he might be killing the aunt there, right there, with that axe. A lot of people seem to get it with the axe in that one. Like it's his favorite weapon of choice. Then you see Victoria actually eating the placenta or something from giving birth to the Art the Clown hand. I guess like the Indians, how the they say parts, you gotta eat everything. I think if you ask, you could take that home with you, and some people like cook it up or something. I don't know. But you see Art the Clown chill at the college campus, and then her friend from part two actually showed up again. Well, you remember how Art the Clown he poured acid in her face and everything. So I guess she's like a Beetlejuice ghost. You're a ghost, and however you died, you're gonna remain that way forever. Sucks, it's been 5 years and I guess it doesn't grow back or anything, and you gotta be one of Art's like tormented ghost. This next sort of kill is like, what the hell is Art the Clown using like a fire extinguisher? Even like he's dealing on that guy and like a fire extinguisher to the face forever. Well, you start to freeze your head and smash it. I don't think that'll work. I think you would probably die of whatever chemicals is in the fire extinguisher, but it won't like freeze your head to a block, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we gotta try that out. Wouldn't that be a cool video? Like Art Myth Bust Art the Clown Kills.
Looking forward to the best Christmas.
Sienna chilling in her little college dorm too. And then some dude just like let him in too. Like, oh, cool costume, dude. Yeah, sure, she's in there. Go wait for her. And he's back to using a garbage bag, just like part two. Yeah, he didn't like fully commit to the Santa red sack. And the axe is all bloodied up already, so I guess he's in no rush to get out of there. He's like, all right, I'm doing my Art the Clown thing. I kill somebody. I'm just gonna chill there all day.